What's good, y'all? Who got their volume up? Turn it down. Oh, okay, there we go. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the season one finale of Jungle Juice, the official Blackboard Jungle after show. I am your host, Gio Johnson, and y'all, this season has been a lot. Okay, a lot. It has stressed me out. I know it has stressed y'all out, and so we gonna start off the show talking to the people who work behind the scenes. They worked hard, directing, writing, late nights, arguments. Some people almost got fired. I'm not going to say who. That's not my business to tell. You should have been there. But, you know, it all came together to give y'all an amazing season of Blackboard Jungle. First, we started off with the creator, the visionary, the lady who did all of this, Miss Tina Cole.
Hey, how are you?
Clap it up for y'all.
Oh.
That's what I need for next year. I need sound effects. I need like a
live studio audience.
Live studio audience, right?
We're gonna work on it. We can make that happen by next season.
And next we have the two dudes with the most impressive creative eyes in Chicago, the directors, Bryce and Mama Do. How y'all feeling tonight?
Oh, I'm wonderful.
I'm doing good.
We finally got Bryce. He been trying to hide in the shadows.
Yeah,
don't
man.
be trying to come out, man.
Y'all called me. Y'all got me.
Finally. Bryce be trying to act humble, but the boy is a beast.
Hey, man. I am a beast. I agree.
Okay. All right, don't do too much.
That statement.
Right. You just got here, man. You just and hopefully we will be joined by Kat D and Vernon. Kat was one of the co-writers, also played Gina, and was one of the producers. And Vernon is the man. All that awesome music y'all been hearing all season. Shout out to Vernon. He is the man. He has also done the scoring for it. He made sure we all sounded good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told y'all, we have been working hard. It looks like it's just, you know, it's easy to do this stuff, but it is not. So I want to talk to you guys about, you know, what it was like behind the scenes. T, you want to kick us off?
It was a really great experience for me to work with everyone behind the scenes. I totally enjoyed the process. Who said something?
I can hear you. Ignore.
Okay. Yeah, I totally enjoyed the process. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything about it. Only thing crazy is I was wearing a whole bunch of hats, so sometimes I did feel like I was losing my mind. But these fabulous people who are on the production team made sure I didn't put too much on my plate and checked me when I was doing too much. So, yeah.
Okay, so as the people who worked on every episode, Bryce, Mamadou, what's the one thing that T did that just like grinded y'all gears? Y'all can speak freely here. What was the one thing that she always did? Like, girl, if you don't sit down.
I'll let Bryce go first.
Nah, T really didn't do anything that grinded my gears. I guess what I would like, because she said she wore so many hats, in certain instances I would want her to be more of a boss, but I guess she had to act that day, so she wanted to be more of an actor. And that kind of got on my nerves, but I understood why. So yeah, that was pretty much it.
For me, I have no complaints. Working with Tina Cole was a pleasure. Unlike Bryce, I have nothing that grinded my gears. It was just a pleasant experience working.
That's dope. I asking.
God don't like that.
God don't
right.
Excuse me, I'm on my iPad today, not my computer. But no, it was great working with all of them. Bryce, Kat, T, Zoe, Joelle. Let me fix this. Who am I forgetting? Vernon? Is that the whole team? The whole core team?
Speaking of Zoe, if y'all ever see executive producer Zoe, y'all have not seen her, that is T and Joelle's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
They made her an executive producer on the show, which I thought was amazing. You know, generational wealth.
Yes. You know?
Yeah. And by the way, I forgot to say, make sure that y'all, you know, talk to us in the comments. If you have questions for the production team or the cast that is coming up later, make sure you guys put your questions in there. Talk to us. Tell us who you liked, who you didn't like. I actually want to know who ended up being y'all fan favorite this season, because I know a lot of people, y'all opinions changed. Now, welcome Kat D. She has to go get her hat, y'all.
Right. The cat in the hat. The cat in the hat.
Oh Lord, I love it.
You guys, Kat, you and T were the main writers for the show, and we've been seeing a huge spike in female writers, especially when it comes to Black content. And I think that you guys did an amazing job. Did you guys feel pressure with that being the case with so many people out there doing a lot of shows and the Issa Rays and the Lena Waves?
No, because I mean, we did us.
Not at all. Not one bit.
Because first of all, they're producing on an entirely different scale than we are. We knew where we were. We were producing in Chicago on a limited budget. And we knew our story was different from what they were telling. So there was no reason to feel insecure, play on words, about that. And then there's space for everyone. There's space for so many different Black narratives in the entertainment in the entertainment industry. We aren't a monolith. So no, not for me. What about you, Kat?
Well, I said the same thing, not at all, but I said it in the sense of it's like our story that we're telling. So if I'm focused on that, I can't worry about what somebody else doing. So that's why I was like, no, not really. Because that wasn't what we was thinking about. We was thinking about creating a story. So
yeah.
And speaking about creating the story, where did Blackboard Jungle come from? What sparked the idea for it?
Well, she do spark the idea, but I gotta do when you hit me up about it.
Oh, we got another person here. Let me add somebody to the screen.
Oh,
what's up, everybody?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
The background gang.
I gave you an intro earlier. We already shouted you out for the amazing music throughout the entire season. That's the man behind the music right there. He is the Barry Gordy of Blackboard Jungle.
Barry Gordy. I love it.
Yes.
Don't give me Barry Gordy. I can't do Barry Gordy, man. He was kind of dirty, man. I don't know about that.
Did he? Oh, did he? You know, he VP here. He did his thing. I don't compare nobody at this point. I don't want no problem.
Right.
But no, so you were telling us how you came up with the idea, T.
Oh, yes. So I am completely surrounded by teachers. Everybody I know is a teacher. My husband is a teacher. My brother, my sister-in-law, my other brother. I was completely surrounded by it. I've also been a teaching artist before, and I hadn't really seen any stories told through the lens of teachers and educators. Usually when we see schools, we see it just on the teenagers level. But I thought it would be interesting to go home and see who these people are, because they are all human. They all have their own issues and baggage that they bring into the classroom with them. And a lot of times parents and students do not take that into consideration. So I wanted to tell their story.
That's good.
Yeah.
And so,
You said what?
What were you saying, Kat?
I was saying she just hit me up on Marco Polo, right? She talking to me on Marco Polo. I'm walking down Las Vegas Boulevard. I was in Vegas. And she like, yeah, man, I'm thinking of this Blackboard Jungle. I was like, that's dope. Can I write? And then that was it. Now we here.
Yeah.
Listen, just that simple. So, Bryce, how did you guys come on to the project?
Who going first?
Go ahead, Bryce. I've been talking all season, man.
Right, Bryce, we want to hear from
Okay.
you all season.
I had worked with T. I worked with everybody before. And so what was the project? We did so many projects, but we worked together before. And Mama Dude had told me T wanted to do a web series. And since the schedule worked with me, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then I found out what I would be doing. And it was cool with me. I needed to build my reel. We was shooting consistently. T was serious about it. So I said, I'll join in because I didn't want to waste my time. Because it's a lot of time wasting going on in Chicago. But T does not waste time. She's serious about it.
No.
And so it was a perfect project for me to get on.
And do the director?
I mean, I've worked with T before. We were linked through a friend when we did my short film, His Insecurities, which
Mhm.
Bryce also worked on with me. Then we came back and worked on her project for Plow, and that went really well. And yeah, so we just kept it going. I was telling somebody earlier, I'm like, I feel like T's Hitman. She'd be like, "Hey, I got a script." I'm like, well, yeah, I ain't doing nothing. I'll come assassinate. We'll shoot for money.
That's dope. That's dope. So let's talk about Burning, because there's some dope music this season. Really dope music. Always when you get to the credits, I've tried to look up every song in the credits. He always leave you with a good song after they leave you with a cliffhanger. They
Well,
leave you with your jaw on the floor, and then you're like, "Oh, who sang this?"
yeah, that was
Talk to us about the music, man.
First of all, can you guys hear me? Am I breaking up? Or I'm
No,
good?
no, you're good.
Barely.
Good.
We can hear you, you're just low.
Yeah.
Well, I just
Say
want
it
to
with
say
your
that
chest.
we were blessed. We put out a call sheet, or not a call sheet, but I guess a flyer out for some artists to come and actually post. And we already had emails from a bunch of people that we didn't know. But then we had a co-music supervisor in my little brother Steven, who actually
Okay.
had some reach outside of Chicago. And man, it's crazy, man. We got people from Texas on the project, man. We got everybody isn't from Chicago that we got in, and it was actually eye opening to see that can happen. We didn't have much of a budget, but we had people that were willing to work with us and actually put their art on our project. So it was great just to even get there. It was a blessing that every time I went to the emails to see what they put in, it actually matched with what was going on in the project. So all that stuff was from God, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You found a perfect way to match the music with the situations and scenarios that were already written. So, shout out to you, man.
Appreciate
And
it.
Stephen, see. Now, as like you said, this was a independently funded project. It was, didn't have the big budget. We didn't have the budgets of the Isas and the Lenas and the Tyler Perrys. But I'm not gonna say that. We got people watching. But I think you guys did an amazing job of still making sure that it was up to par with the storylines, with the quality, with the editing, all of that with what you had. And we, like Bryce said, we see a lot of people in Chicago wasting time. Do you guys think that this could be the kickoff for people to know, like, hey, even if you don't have the big, huge budget, you can still do it like you do?
I would hope that it would be an inspiration for people to see, like, it's accessible if you're willing to put in the time, energy, and then willing to build across. A lot of people always talk about, like, finding a network, finding a circle, and build within your circle. Like, don't feel like you always have to reach out to these people who are on these larger platforms when you have people surrounding you, and everybody has a skill, everybody has a gift, and when you put those things together, you can really make magic.
All right. See, what about Bryce, as directors? I'm sure you guys have had plenty of projects that you were like, it didn't turn out the best that it could have been, or it may not have ever seen the light of day, especially in Chicago.
Bryce?
What was the question? I was tweaking.
I said, do you think that this would be a kickoff for people to know, even if you don't have the huge budget, you can still do it like you have?
Yeah, you definitely can. I feel like if you are determined to do something, you can get it done with or without the budget. It's like, as long as everybody believes in the project, then it's easy to get people to get on board with the project. And that's what I think, like when T came up with the idea and we did the table read, and you kind of saw it, and it's like, yo, the writing on this project is really good, and you can compare it to what's out. You know what I'm saying? As far as the story goes, I think it's a really good story. We may not have a budget of Issa Rae and them, but I think the story is pretty good. So I think it's easy to get people to help. And I feel like as long as the story there, it's gonna get viewers, it's gonna get everything.
Speaking of the story, I'm gonna let everybody go. We're gonna start with T and then work our way around. Whose storyline was your favorite this season?
My favorite person to write for is Connie. I so enjoy writing for
I
her.
knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, like Connie is the creation of so many different encounters with people. So like her storyline was probably my favorite. Because you see her, but you never really quite get to know like who she is into her episodes. So I thought that was really dope. That she has like this explosive reveal. Yeah.
All right, Mama Do.
My favorite would be Connie's episode. It just got two of my favorite type of episodic, I guess, vehicles. The flashback, and then also she had the biggest surprise in her episode. Like a lot of people didn't see that coming. And plus, I just love flashback episodes where it shows you like a little bit of origin story. So I was really excited about that one.
Nobody saw it coming. Okay, nobody. Vernon, whose storyline was your favorite this season?
Man, well, it's I got two different ways. I guess I got two different stories. I guess because the funnest to actually go out and score was definitely Connie. You know, I think I scored some of her stuff. Actually, believe it or not, Paige wrote one of the pieces that we did in her episode. She actually did it on set. So as far as creative wise, yeah, that was probably my favorite because I was able to actually mess with some different things. But I like everybody, man. I like everybody. I'm gonna just stick it with. I think all the storylines are dope, and they all can go a whole bunch of different places. I'm excited every time I sit down and think about what's gonna happen with Rashad or what's gonna happen with the Rashad and Tino relationship now. And even a mirror in there. It's just a whole bunch of different things for me. So I can't really pick.
Yeah, it's messy, real messy. Cats.
See, my favorite one to write was Connie, but like as I watched it again, I really liked Rashad's because it transitioned the series and it transitioned it, and they saw the flaw of Rashad finally, and everybody thought like he was like the golden child, and they was like, oh man, that made me like, I was watching with my friends, they was like, that made me mad when I found that out.
Listen,
and after that it got real. So I would say I'm gonna give it to Rashad Robin Hood.
Okay. And Bryce,
Bryce.
whose storyline was your favorite?
That was difficult because as everybody was talking, I was sitting here thinking, and I'm like, I really don't know who my favorite storyline is because, like y'all said, it get messy. It's like a lot of questions go unanswered, and it's like a lot of people was in a bunch of situations. Connie's, I think, was the most interesting. Santino's, I mean, he's still in trouble. He's not clear. And then, I mean, I feel like everybody's storyline was really good. And that's why I think this show is really good because it's like you got a bunch of characters going a bunch of different directions and you don't know the outcome yet.
That's true. We like season 1, we're not solidified on anybody.
Yeah.
At all.
Somebody may be going to jail. Who knows?
Who knows, for real.
I mean, a couple people might be going to jail. There's a lot of open-ended.
Yeah, there's some illegal activities going on.
A lot of people might be in jail. Somebody might be in the hospital right now.
Exactly.
In the hospital.
And what's the fans' favorite thing to say? Somebody pregnant.
Right. And somebody pregnant.
You definitely got to sprinkle the pregnancy in there.
You got to sprinkle of pregnancy. Just the
Fans love to say somebody pregnant. They've been telling me that all season.
Oh my God. Paige is backstage. She said season 2 is set in a prison.
It should be. There's a lot of stuff going on.
That's all.
It's the Blackboard Jungle Cell Block D edition.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Hey, that'll be dope though. Like the juvies in the like the student drama too. That'll be kind of dope though. Like,
because I mean, after the way these kids was acting,
man,
Who knows where it goes? We're still in discussions. We started doing some writing. But yeah, nothing solidified. I'll leave it like that.
Yeah. And speaking of the students, I always say they are the hidden gems of the show. They had some amazing storylines as well, and we definitely want to talk to them because we've only got to talk to one so far. We only got to talk to JL. at the beginning of Jungle Juice. Yes, she is.
Like Jungle Juice.
Right, I was about to say Blackboard. It's all one family. It's all one entity. But one of the major storylines that was revealed during the season was the storyline of Donovan, who was played by Joey. We've been talking about him all season, y'all, and guess what? He is here tonight.
Hey.
So I think we're gonna actually bring him on within this panel. You want to bring him on with the production and everybody? I think he was one of the most difficult characters to like create and direct.
Joey.
Everybody.
Yes, that is him.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey man, Joey got up on here looking like Lorenz Tate and Love Joe. Like,
For real. You see he got his little pants in the background.
Joey don't talk like that for real.
Everybody been tripping out because they watching the episodes and they like, you don't look like that no more. I'm like, you did these episodes already, so like.
I didn't know you didn't talk like Donovan. That's the first time I've heard you speak like regular. I'm kind of shocked.
We was at the premiere and Corey DeMond was sitting next to me. He kept looking at the screen and like looking at me like he didn't know it was me.
We had no idea that was you, actually.
Who is this guy?
Well, no, I didn't even pay attention to the fact that he was down there, but we had a whole conversation. I was like, is he?
Oh yeah. He was like, is he like that for real? Or I was just looking at y'all like, oh, okay.
Right, we had a whole conversation about this man and asked if he was on the spectrum in real life. We're going back and forth. Like, no, he's not slow. No, he a little off. Oh my god!
But if he was, he heard the whole conversation.
The whole conversation.
The whole conversation probably sitting there just then we see him afterwards. I was like, was that you? He's like, yeah. I said, he seems normal. Okay, he's good. Yeah. But that just a shout out to your actor, man. Donovan was
coaches though, because
great coach.
Like Kat, Mamadou, and T. Like I think they wrote this character, and like I'm honored that they came to me because it's like you want to do something like this without seeming like you imitating. So it's like it was really important for us to like get that character down, and like I said, just the coaching that I had, it really helped. So.
And that's what I was gonna say. You guys made sure it was very honest. It didn't look like you were mocking people that were on the spectrum. You were honestly telling a story. So shout out to you, man, because that's hard to do. It's hard to jump into something that you've never experienced, and that's when you know you're a real actor. You made me believe it. So
thank you. A lot of people believe it. Thank you.
I believed it.
Yes. My friend believed it. He was like, "No, for real." I said, "No, he's this is him." He's
Now, I've known Joe. I don't call him Joey because I know him as Joe. I know Joe since high school, and I believed it. And we grown,
right?
Oh my goodness!
So
just one grown is over 45. So
okay, no, we're not over 45.
Yeah, we grown. Yeah, we grown.
So we grown. Okay.
Now, I think the toughest scene for you to film this season was definitely the last scene of our last episode.
Yeah.
How was that when you read the script for that? What was like your emotions for it?
When I read the script, it was like I actually was like reading through the whole thing, so I was kind of like getting caught up in everybody else's story instead of my own. But like because the script is so good. But like when I came to that part, it was like wow, like we really going there. So it was like I was prepared for it, but like on the actual day of shooting, like it was like no pun intended there, but like on the actual day of shooting, like it was awkward going into it because it's like like you obviously never like did nothing like that before, so it's like they told me like that's kind of a trigger for some people, so just kind of be prepared for it. But like I think it flowed like very good, and like Darren, like he was real supportive through the whole thing, like talking me through it and everything, and like obviously we see he's a vet in this, so like just him just telling me like just relax and like let it come off natural, like Mamadou's helping me, he's helping me, Cat's helping me, so at first I was nervous, but then like I got into it, and like after those first times you just like run the scene, and then you do a couple redos, and it's like you get it down and you get comfortable with it. So
yeah. And so like with writing that scene, Did you guys go through a couple different scenarios before you landed with he putting the gun in? He pulling out the gun.
T, would you like to answer this one?
Yep.
Up until probably like the week before we did the private cast screening, we had 2 alternate endings to how he handled the gun at the end. So we finally like decided, like it had been months, and we had like when it would end one way, and then right after it would be another ending. And then finally I just gave the put my foot down. I was like, this is how we ended it. That's it.
So what can we know what the other ending option was?
Still kind of the same thing, but it was where he put the gun.
Yeah.
So we went with the bolder choice. Yeah.
And then there was the other ending where he hit Roosevelt too, and then took his substance. Now I'm just playing.
I was like, for real?
We don't do that. Was I there?
The shot where I come in the room, I think like we got that one on accident because like we was doing another scenes and I walked in and I think it was either Bryce or it was either Mamadou, and they was like, wait a minute, that's that shot like when he walks in the mirror, like we got. I was like, that was genius.
There's no
like,
accidents, brother. There's no accidents.
Oh,
it's all
my
God's
bad.
plan.
My bad. That was
God just works through me. That's all.
I thought that was Bryce's idea.
That was definitely Bryce's idea.
It was Bryce's idea. It was.
It definitely was.
I like how y'all give it to Bryce.
It definitely was Bryce's shot.
I hear Bryce saying it. He was like, "Man, that mirror, that's gonna be dope." And I was like,
it was Bryce.
I don't
know if I remember.
Bryce could have
it. I
remember it too.
I definitely was gonna act like that mirror shot.
Yeah, because that came out dope.
That was dope.
It was
perfect too. It was perfect to build up the anticipation and just be like, oh my God, what is happening?
And it was like you got whiplash because like Roosevelt is already dealing with like the situation with Connie and everything, what happened in the classroom, and then it's like boom, now this is happening. So you're not catching a break.
Yeah.
At all. It was bad. So for you, I'll say what was your favorite Donovan moment of the season?
My favorite Donovan moment, I think probably in the classroom where he snitched on JL. Like she comes right in the classroom and like, and the great thing about that is Donovan didn't know no better. Like he didn't really actually think that he was like snitching on her. Like he just was giving Miss Barella answer to her question. So it was like, hey, like she said we should be slacking. So that's why I didn't tell nobody.
I think that's my favorite too. He's like, well, JL said that we should just chill.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I loved. Donovan was just innocent, y'all. He was so innocent in all of this.
But no, he was really a drug dealer too, though.
But
he was like an innocent drug dealer.
I first give him that envelope. They like, are you a drug dealer? Like, what's wrong with you?
He's a drug dealer, gun toting. You know what I'm saying? He really about that life.
Donovan is the most character in this show right now.
He wants to be better though. He wants to go to college. He just wanted his recommendation letter, and it was crazy to see. Like there are people out there that probably are really in these situations. Mm-hmm. There are teachers that are actually out there buying drugs from students. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, Vernon,
definitely. Come on yourself, brother.
Ain't you a teacher, Vernon?
Definitely.
So my god brother watches the show and he was like, man, it's always that one teacher. He think don't nobody know that he buying from Lil Ray Ray, but we know you buying from Lil Ray Ray.
We know you buying from Lil Ray Ray.
Yeah, Vernon, you be out there.
Be away. He started laughing.
He got Donovan.
First of all, his name's not Ray. I'm kidding.
Bryce is Lil Ray Ray.
Vernon be sending people to his lockers like, hey, Lil Ray, go to your locker and bring me back a tray 5.
He was practicing entrepreneur.
He was bartering. It's a lost art.
But here's the thing: when he didn't get what he wanted, he took it out on. Oh, Roosevelt got that work.
Yeah, that's true too. Roosevelt should have.
I'm sorry, nobody should have gotten harmed. But I'm just saying, if you were gonna harm somebody,
you heard.
I say Roosevelt should have got harmed. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hold up his end of the bargain, And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's consequence to that.
He should at least hit him with the gun. He should at least hit him one time. Like
A nice little pistol whip.
No,
just one.
no.
But that shows the purity of Donovan's heart too. Like he didn't even think to hurt Roosevelt.
Right. He felt like it was all his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like
That's
the way
true.
y'all wrote the character though. Like I think it was dope how y'all wrote the character.
yeah. So Joey, what would be your if you could write Donovan's next chapter? What would it be?
Oh.
Ain't he dead?
He like
I was just gonna say, 'cause, like,
Now you know he did.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Cause like they confused me. I didn't know like,
Like,
Mama Dude was saying like, well, we should end it like with maybe a gunshot at the end. And I was waiting for that at the premiere, but it didn't happen. So
That's intentional because
yeah, oh yeah.
we're not until you see a body, nobody's dead.
exactly.
That is true.
true.
But I'm hoping that maybe
Did he die?
Roosevelt convinces him.
Maybe he didn't know what to shoot.
He
So
didn't
we
know
can
what
confirm
He was innocent.
Donovan for
Maybe he
season
shot his
2,
shoulder.
but
Yeah, we trying to keep Joe working, man. We need to make sure his character is alive.
You gotta give him a
I'm
flashback
hoping,
episode.
I'm hoping Roosevelt said something to me that convinced me not to do it. But it's already too late. I can't.
Or
give
maybe
you the policy
Roosevelt
that I was
said something that made you turn the gun around.
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't know, cause his story is kind of still open too, though. So if he do get shot, let's not hope I kill him or anything like that. But yeah, I would hope that Donovan don't do it.
Right. That'd be bad. You stealing drugs to keep your wife alive, and then you get taken
Yeah,
out.
The plug get caught, man. Now the plug gone. How you gonna keep your wife alive? It's a writing up in Blackboard Jungle, boy.
Right.
The negatives to the negatives. My
Yeah.
drug is gone, so now my wife is coming.
So many different places we can go. Like I said, nothing's written in stone, but we are in the midst of putting some stuff together.
Yeah. Well, I trust whatever y'all do because season 1 has been amazing. I think everybody can agree. And big shout out to Joey. We've been talking about you all season, man.
I've been watching, man. I'm loving all the accomplishment, the appreciation that I'm getting, man. It's amazing. Like it's humbling. Like because this is my first time actually working on a series. Like I've done a couple of shows and stuff like that before, but not something that's challenging.
This is your first film thing, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I think I did I done a couple of them down here in Champaign, but it wasn't on this level. It wasn't as much fun as this one. So.
Well, he said on this level.
Right.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? On this level.
He said this level. That
Hey,
means there's lower levels.
this Champagne, that's Chicago. So I got to rep where I'm from.
Right.
Y'all did an amazing job, and I'm thankful that y'all wanted me to be a part of it. So.
Listen, he changed up the voice and everything. Donovan don't even talk like that. Hey, Joe, you did this picture behind you? That's you?
Yeah, that's actually my character symbol. But I don't want to make the whole thing about me. But yeah.
I mean, you had it right there, so you.
He ain't even blocking it.
Oh man, I had no idea it was like that. That's crazy.
Right. Oh, this thing? Oh.
Yeah. No, that's my character symbol. It's a comic book that I'm working on for my company, Kingdom Comics. So, and shout out to T for helping me get all of my stuff together so I can get that, legit. I got my LLC, so comic books coming soon. So, thank you.
Opportunities. Look at that. Opportunities.
Giving out opportunity.
T ain't even helped me with my LLC. I'm still working under the table.
You were in the office. You were in the office.
I talked. Joey listened.
Yeah, I didn't listen. I spent that LLC money on
Listen to
something
the
else.
Queens, bro. Gotta listen to the Queens.
About Jordans.
Well, Joey,
All these doors with them LLC.
Jerry told me, I was gonna ask you. I know how much you spent on those.
okay. Joey, you're gonna stick around with us. We're gonna have you go backstage for a little bit because I want to talk to some of the main cast that's here. I think we got Paige backstage. We also have Corey DeMond.
See you later, Joey.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
I'm still here or no?
Now we're gonna say bye to Bryce and Dew and Vernon.
We gotta get a season's worth out of you, Bryce. Oh, Bryce gone too.
Yes. All right, and Vern, did we miss? Is Devin? Did we lose him? What?
Now he's coming back. I'm gonna start bringing some people in.
All right, Corey.
Bryson, Dew, and Vernon.
Oh, okay.
Is that Devin? Welcome.
Gravy phone case. Wow, that's amazing.
We have 4 of our main 5 here right now.
Shout out to Darren.
Yeah, shout out to Darren who could not make it. He's rehearsing for another show because, like we said, he's a vet in this. He stay working. Okay, he grinding. He eating. But we have Dev Deontay who played Rashad. We have Paige Howard who played Connie, and we have Corey DeMond who played Santino. Give it up for him, y'all. They're clapping right now. You just can't hear them. It's okay. Guys, how you feeling tonight?
Good.
Good. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, Corey, come in. We couldn't see you. Uh-oh, here go the Samsung.
Stop it. Stop it.
Y'all, we gotta wait 3 seconds for Devin to respond. Dev, how you feeling?
Said I'm solid, man.
But it was 3. It was 1,000.
All right, we heard you that time, man.
Oh.
He probably gonna come back in.
He gonna come back. It's okay.
All right.
Mr. Gravy, Mr. Jameson, Mr. Everything.
I see you with the Lakers hat. I see you repping.
Yeah.
I see you.
Now, Corey, you kind of kicked off this whole season, man. You had one of the craziest storylines from the jump. Accidentally sleeping with a student, trying to keep it a secret. Then you find out that the student you slept with is the sister to your cousin's girl. Like it's just a very messy situation, man.
Crazy. That shit was crazy.
I am so sorry. I don't want to offend the fans. I am so sorry, Ranisha. Nisha. Yeah. But what was it that attracted you to the character of Santino, man?
Well, one, just working with family, Cat, period. We go way back. She told me to come audition, and I came. I don't know if I did a good job or not. I think I didn't. But well, it was, it was fun. I'm always in some fun, so.
Well, I mean, I think you did a good job,
I mean, you got cast. If it was bad,
right. And he auditioned with Rashad. Like Devin played Rashad, and he was saying like they did it's on film. Don't we have that?
Yeah, we have that.
They chemistry read together.
Yeah, they actually read together because Devin helped us cast the first episode. They're the only main characters I think who have an audition tape together.
We should have seen that tonight. We need that.
No,
I should have. Oh man.
So you did a good job playing a male guard. Wow.
What? Wow.
And here's the thing. Technically, we didn't see Santino really being a hoe. We only saw him sleep with 2 people.
2 women.
We did see him send a good morning text to like 12, but we only saw him sleep with 2.
It was 7.
Yeah.
They're all adults too. It was 7 adults.
Yeah, 7 adults. You're absolutely right.
What's the craziest thing you've heard after that episode came out and they saw you slept with a student? Like, what's the craziest thing that you kept hearing?
But I think honestly, and as to be truly honest, your comedic timing kind of like softened it up a lot far from people reacting to me about it. So it was a joke. That shit kind of like, all right, that was funny. But they were like, what the fuck? But I guess everybody not understood as saying it was okay, but just the whole club situation where that can happen to anybody type shit. Like that shit. That mostly everybody like, man, I'm gonna start in card motherfuckers when I go, when I go in the club.
Right. Because there was a joke that was in there where you asked, she looked 21, right? And me and
Corbin.
What is it? Corbin say she looked 21. He would say she looked 21. I said ish. Because you don't know nowadays. You never know.
Yeah, that's why we was like, was I drunk or was I like drunk?
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't, niggas don't mess no stuff like that. But then it's like I said, you in a club, you ain't asking for an ID, man.
Right.
But like I said, it definitely makes you start thinking like, because we were shorties in the clubs.
Who?
Me.
Oh, you ain't gonna incriminate me on this live.
Kirk, homie. That
you'll never know.
Pastor Gio.
What was
of the youth church? Pastor of the youth church.
Well, I'm not the pastor. I just helped the pastor. So, anyways, what was your favorite Santino moment of the season?
My favorite Santino moment. I think it was the part when I got a chance to work with in the room with everybody. That scene with us, me, you, and Corbin, that was fun.
That was a good damn set.
The barbecue. Me and the not fun, but the most memorable moment was my tube ache.
Oh yeah.
That was dangerous.
Yeah.
That day, I was like, man, that's Denzel, y'all, because his tooth hurt.
And you would have taken it
and like his tooth hurt that entire time. Like I was over there like, you need some Excedrin? You want to get some ice?
You tried to give him everything. Right. And the funniest thing was I saw the moment when it like hit, it was already hurting, but once that chip hit his tooth, I saw the look on his face. I said, "Oh,
yeah."
I can tell it now.
Yikes!" Now I'm gonna tell you my favorite moment, and it was a small moment, but it's gonna transition us right into our next guest. Is when you told someone you prefer more exotic snow. The one and only Connie, played by Paige. How you feel tonight, Paige?
I feel great. I feel fine.
You look
just you guys.
Paige, you did one of the most difficult jobs this season.
Thank you.
And you did it well. Because like I said, even watching it, and I'm like, I know Paige. She's great. She's wonderful. But I was like, I hate Connie.
Yeah, I know. I hate Connie too.
Miss Burrell, like wait for my name.
I love Connie. I love Connie. I love her.
Hater.
When Amira was upset, she was like, Miss Burrell, Miss Burrell.
No, you're real. She's the purpose. Yeah. I hated that.
And that I was just about to ask her that. Did you do that on purpose? Did you make it so you said Burrell on purpose, or did that just naturally happen?
I did do that on purpose. I thought it would make her mad, so I did it.
She asked me, like, the first time she did it was in the pilot. She was like, does that irritate you? And I'm like, yes. She's like, good. Thanks. This really helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because Connie just had so many moments where it was like comedic and irritating all at the same time. It was like, I'm laughing at you, but you're also pissing me off.
I know.
And then it got to the last 2 episodes, and I'm like, oh my God, she just wants a child. Just let her see her baby.
Yeah, she's got real stuff going on, you know. She doesn't feel a part of anything at school. No one's really accepting of her, and her home life, no one's really accepting of her. So it's interesting to see what's going on in her personal life for sure.
Man, definitely.
And so you've been not the only one, but you've also been the minority, like working at Black Ensemble and things like that. So it kind of prepared you, right?
You know, it kind of did. Yes. Yes. And that's how I met T, was at the Black Ensemble Theater. And we had a great time. in the dressing room, on stage. She knows how much I respect her artistry and talent, and so that was kind of a no-brainer, like signing on to this because I knew she was spearheading it. So
I love Paige. Oh my gosh! First of all, she sings down, and then she's just a sweet, 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 sweet person and genuine. And working with her was great. It was my first professional show, so I always remember people who were very kind to me, and Paige was extremely kind.
She is. She just has an awesome spirit. She's nothing like Connie in real life. And I won't say like I don't think Connie's a bad person. Like you just said, Connie's just trying to find her place. She's trying to fit in. Mm-hmm. Yes, Charles is back. What up, Charles?
Down, okay. I will tell the world. I will shout it from the mountaintops. Paige sings, okay.
My shampoo bottles love me in the shower.
Yes. Now I don't know if we talked about this last week, but I'm gonna see if this clip is going to play. Let me check now. If not, bear with us. This is live. We do have some technical difficulties, but let's see.
Moses, way down in Egypt land, hello, Pharaoh, let my people go. The Underground Railroad was a network of secret routes and safe houses established in the United States in the early to mid-19th century, used by African-American slaves to escape into free states and Canada with the aid of abolitionists and their allies who were sympathetic to their cause. Today, we are going on a journey. I'm your Moses, and I'm here to lead you to freedom.
Oh, hell no. See, you done went too far and you doing too much. I knew I should have skipped this class today.
This ain't gonna end well.
Okay, you guys, let's just calm down because this is a very important part of your history, and you all need to learn about it.
Okay, first off, I already know about my history, and this is the only part y'all want to teach us about. You don't teach us about Shaka Zulu or the civilizations in Africa or that we were kings and queens. All you want us to know is about slavery and civil rights. And I'm not here for it.
Girl, neither am I. Okay. We ain't having it, colonizer.
You ain't even got no book.
Okay, you guys, we are doing this assignment.
Have I?
Stop. Stop it, you're behaving like animals. Shut up, monkeys!
Now you know we gotta beat your ass, right?
Oh, God.
Ooh, I'm triggered. Oh, my God. How difficult was it filming that scene?
It was difficult. I can't lie. Like, I was nervous, you know, and I think that was one of the last days. So I was just the whole season like, oh, the scene's coming. That day of shooting is coming. It's coming. And I was pretty nervous, but I remember Vernon said, at some point, you just need to have fun with this. I'm like, okay, let's just do it. But everyone was really nice, and I mean, yeah, it was tough for sure. But you know, I just wanted to do it justice, I guess. You know.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you.
Man. No, I remember we were at the premiere, and so we had just planned to go eat, and we were like, oh, we can do it up to a table of 6. And we were like, oh, who wants to go to Paige? It's like, I'm down. And that was during episode 6. So episode 7 comes around, and that scene happens. I turned to her, I was like, we may have to take you off the reservation.
Yeah.
I don't, I'm a little triggered right now. I don't know if I can see what but no, you did an amazing job with that. So T and Kat, this one is for you guys because originally it wasn't monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Originally it was another word.
Yes, initially we had written it as the M word, but after talking about it, and then after deciding that she had a black daughter, we knew that if she would have said that there was no hope in her ever seeing her child again, that would not happen. Now, granted, what she said was still bad. In a way, the children were making monkey sounds, but it's the way it came out. So we did it intentionally. We wanted to make sure that there was still some hope that she'll be able to see her child again.
Yeah.
Well, mostly we wrote that episode before her episode.
Yeah.
So we had to change it after we wrote her episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that was the other thing I was gonna say. You guys weren't too sure where Connie was gonna be, and that was written. You guys, like we said last week, they did episode 7 before episode 6. So I think that's just another testament to you guys as writers and producers to be able to, okay, we already went ahead. Now we're coming back and crafting her reality, and then going back and being like, okay, so if this is her reality, then we can't leave her here. Right. You know. And you're giving her redemptive qualities. She's fighting for her child, you know. So now we can't be too mad at Connie.
Yeah, not too mad.
Right. I mean, she still said it. I don't think that was her intention.
No.
But it happened.
But like, if I did, like Mama Dude just said, all about the context, Connie. If I didn't have the context as a viewer, but like if I'm living in the Blackboard Jungle universe, and I just so happen to turn on the news and see that she said this, and I don't know everything that has happened in episode 6 and everything with the baby, I'd be like, yeah, fire her. She needs to go.
Yeah.
But, you know, us being able to sympathize with her, and I think you guys did a good job with that, with every character is making a point where even if we love them, at some point we're frustrated with them. Even if we hate them, at some point we're going to sympathize with them. And speaking of, everyone thought Rashad was the golden boy until we found out he was selling the students, not trafficking them, but basically getting money to push them to the colleges that was going to pay him. Give it up for Dev Deontay, Rashad, played by Dev Deontay.
What's going on?
Gio.
What's up, man? How you feeling tonight?
I'm good, man.
So what made you come on to this project? Because you were also working with casting as well, like T just said. So you work behind the scenes, and you also asked, was that your way of making sure that you secured you a role in this show?
Say that again.
Oh, Lord. Let me not give you too many words at once. I said, what attracted you to the project? Uh-oh.
I think he's frozen.
Devin, can you hear us down there?
I can hear you now.
Okay. What attracted you to the project?
Well, what happened was T had hit me up about coming in just for a table read. You know, there was no, guarantee of a role or whatever. It was just a reading. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm comfortable. And I read. She told me who she wanted me to read for. And we did the reading. It was smooth, and she kind of just was like, okay, it's y'all roles if y'all want them. So it was real smooth.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. And we know you also worked on casting. So how was that experience taking on that new role, working behind the scenes?
It was cool. It was a little different. It allowed me to show my actor's eye, opposed to always being in front of the camera, being behind it, and then just looking for different things, different nuances that would help develop characters that would help the show a little better, make the show a little better.
Nice. Now, fun fact, Dev actually was my reader for my self-tape. So I had to cheat.
I could tell. Because I'm like, that's Deborah's voice. How he gonna be he gonna read for your self-tape? He in the cast. What kind of cheat code is this?
Hey, Gio was trying to be slick because he was like, look, you're already in the show, so you know what they want. So
what?
Come in, help me read.
Who said that?
I believe Deborah. I believe.
You didn't say that?
I believe Devin. I believe
No, that was a while
I
ago.
found Devin to be a liar.
Me either. So I
Now,
believe
I'm not saying I didn't say it, but I'm saying it was a while ago, so I can't really like. I don't remember.
You don't recall. Okay.
I don't recollect. Oh wow, he's gone.
Did you
That's
kick
crazy.
him out? Oh,
I
that's
did no,
crazy.
I did
No,
not
he
kick him
didn't
out.
kick him out.
No, I'm gonna say that's
If
crazy.
he kicked him out, he would be backstage. He didn't kick him out.
Probably
No.
got someone to help out with the self-tape or something. He'll be back.
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay, so there he is. So Dev, what was your favorite Rashad moment of the season?
You said what was my favorite moment?
Yeah, I don't think I asked you what your favorite Connie moment was. We're gonna come back to Paige. I forgot. Yeah.
I ain't hear you.
Yeah, your favorite Rashad moment, like out the whole season.
I didn't hear you.
Can you hear me
Can you
now?
repeat the question?
Can everyone else hear me?
Yes.
If you can hear me, clap once. Okay.
We actually did it. Wow.
Like I'm in school.
Teacher, like,
Yes. No, I said, what was your favorite Rashad moment throughout the entire season?
Probably stealing on Santino.
I knew he was gonna say that.
I knew he was gonna say that. Look at Corey. Corey, like, why?
I really like no, not like Corey, that's my man. But it's like in that moment, I just felt like that was just a good moment. It's just like, yo, good.
Pick me. Devin wrote
was
on
like-
episode 7.
You know, like Rashad's character for the most part throughout the season was very mild. He was really chill. It wasn't stuff that was really
Yes, mom.
I tried that. It's my connection. I was on my MacBook first and something wasn't working right. But yeah, Rashad was very chill, very you know, even in his mess, like, you know, he was still very laid back. And so that was just a moment where he got the opportunity to be a bit bigger and kind of, you know, just had a moment where he just, you know, swing on his cousin.
Whip.
All right, T, because I feel like you got some tea to spill, no pun intended.
Rashad was the other writer on episode 7.
He went out just in time. That's great.
His business, and he wrote that punch in. He was like, "I'm gonna write in a punch because I feel like he needs to punch him because
Right.
he definitely
Rashad. He felt like he said he felt like he was a cornball, and to redeem himself for being a cornball, he had to punch Santino, and that's when he wrote it in there. That's when he did it.
See?
I remember
He
that.
wrote that. We didn't write that.
We didn't write
All
that.
the
Rashad
secrets
did.
are coming out. But then we
I'm
talked
trying
about
to make me like a punk because he's a punk the whole damn show.
Nah, you're not a punk.
He stole on me. I couldn't do nothing.
But 2 weeks ago we talked about
and then,
like
as my character, Santino, that has respect for him, I couldn't hit him back. So it was within my character, so he did that on purpose.
you could have. He put you out the house anyways. You might as well have stole off.
Out the house and still on me, and I can't do nothing. I should have been in that writing session. That's better.
As my grandma would say, "You better than me." Y'all know
Like,
what that means.
everybody was at me. Oh, that's crazy.
The crazy thing is they wrote on each other's episodes, but they weren't at the
right because
yeah.
I helped him out. Yeah, he wrote on Rashad.
Oh wait, so you wrote on his episode and gave him a great happy ending, and then he wrote on yours and punched you in the face. That's crazy.
How many of us have them?
He's not your friend. He
You're
your
not a
friend.
friend,
That's a
you're not
different
a
dynamic.
He ain't no blood of mine.
Since we should take Rashad's girl in season 2. Hey!
Ooh.
Nah, that's
Nah, that's too twisted.
Now let me roll back.
Awesome.
I didn't get to ask you. What was your favorite Connie moment?
You know, I really like that scene when I come up on Amira and I take over her class, and then I get kind of lost.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that was just a really fun day to shoot, and I feel like I got to improv. And also, Aisha, who plays Ranisha, is so savvy on set. I learned so much from that woman playing that. So I got to work with her the most that day. So it was a combination behind the scenes and then also what I got to do in front of the camera. That was my favorite shooting day moment for sure.
She's amazing.
She really is.
I only had one scene with with Connie.
Yeah, the one. Yep.
No, you had two.
What are you talking to?
3. You had a scene in the hallway. You had the scene that all 5 characters were in Roosevelt's episode, and then you had study hall.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but we didn't talk.
You were there. You were there.
But they only talked in that one instance in the hallway, like the interaction.
Yeah.
I had none with him. Well, I didn't talk to him.
Here's a fun one for the cast members. And Kat, you're a cast member too. You support. And I guess I'll answer too. If you could switch roles with any character, who would you play? And I'm talking colorblind casting, all that. So just whatever. Whose storyline would you take?
I would want to play Donovan.
That's a good one.
I second that.
Actually, let's bring Joey back in here. Since he's here, let's let Joey talk on that one too. Welcome back, Joey.
You ready for that?
Did you get that? Corey said he would want to play Donovan. Who?
Wait, you said what?
Did you hear the question?
Yeah. You said who would I want to switch roles with?
Yeah.
It's weird. I would rather be Donovan. I can't think because everybody got like an aspect of their life that kind of sucks. So, if I had to choose somebody, I would probably say probably Rashad. Because like it seems like things are pretty good for him, except for the being sneaky and stuff like that, and like having to keep your homeboy secret and everything. But that's not like a issue for him internally. It's just like external issues that are kind of like affecting him. So, and then now he got the girl that he wants and stuff like that. So yeah.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Until he get busted, of course. Yeah, but yeah, like I think I would probably want to be Rashad.
All right, Paige.
I would want to be Donovan. I just think it's such an interesting. He's such a juxtaposition to all the other students.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You just love him. I would want to be Donovan.
What's crazy? His role was so small, but so freaking huge at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many characters in his whole show, but every time he came on stage, like me reading the words and actually seeing it coming about, totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. I was like, damn, this can't be the same words I've been reading for the past year. So.
Man,
like, I didn't need to pay attention to the character like that. And then when he was sitting next to me, and I'm sitting there looking at him, I'm like, this motherfucker's good. I'm like,
yeah.
You turned around in the theater, was like, who is this guy? I've never seen him.
It was the braids.
Yeah, because we was at the premiere and I had my, we got to have our masks on and stuff like that. So it was so funny for me to hear like all the reactions that people like they had.
And then you look different.
Like, the production, like they had me shooting separate from everybody, which I thought was definitely a good idea too. Because like even on the days when I kind of was like shooting with people in the area and stuff like that, like I would isolate myself from everybody because Donovan's not that type. He's not the type to actually want to be around people and stuff like that. So
he's a method actor. Everybody
go to the bathroom and stuff like that, just like not hang out.
You know what? You were like that. I did say, like, you know what?
Yeah.
He's a little weird. I remember thinking that when I had to get you to bring you to the room. I'm like, man, he really playing this role. Is it a role?
Yeah, I was putting it on normal, guys. Okay, I promise. Like,
yeah, like you I'm looking like, man, he real secluded right now.
I think asked me, like, is the Donovan guy, like, is he okay? I'm like, all right.
Yeah, because I was like interacting with him a lot. Like, all right, man, you're gonna be here and we're gonna do this in a little bit.
Yeah.
And he would be like, all right, he'd be like real short and barely look at me. I'm like, this homie reminded me of my kids I be working with, man. Like, what's going on?
Find out we actually got somebody who like
like where y'all found him at?
Like, just talking to y'all and like, how y'all wanted that character to be. I was like, okay, well, like, like I said, I wanted to be representation, not imitation. So I was like, what can I do to basically like, kind of keep this character going, like, outside of just, being on the screen and stuff like that. So like, when I was with the students and stuff like that, like, there was moments everybody was like, in the same room and stuff like that. So I was like, let me go back over here, kind of like, hang out over here and like, really just think about like, what I want to do in this thing that I got coming up. So
I did notice that you were extremely secluded that day, like on the other side of like backstage in that room. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, Kat, if you could switch roles and not be Gina, who would you be?
I'd be a Lady Mook. Man, I'd be so gangster, bro. You don't even know. Ooh, my thug business would be real. I'd be a real thug, Joe.
I should have thought about that. That would have been interesting.
I'd be a Lady Mook. Like, man, look, I'm a lady thug, bro. Like,
hey, Greg, if you're watching.
I cannot. And T?
I would be Roosevelt.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like his whole, like he was always drunk. Always. So like to play that, like to have to be a functioning alcoholic, I think that would have been an interesting line to have to walk.
Because that's not you at all.
Mama do be in the comments having me dying.
Right.
He's nuts. And Devin, who would you choose?
Now you see him.
That's rude.
You see him loaded. Come on, man. You see him twirling around.
I didn't want him to feel excluded.
He'll be back in a second.
This little screen doing the Cabbage Patch. You gonna ask that question, bro?
I'm putting backstage to see his face.
Yes. Let me see. For me, I don't know.
I think he'd make a good Connie.
I think so, actually.
I think I'd kill as Connie,
I think you would.
I think you'll be quite interesting as Connie.
Slightly offensive, but with good intentions. Yeah. I was gonna say everybody said Donovan, so I didn't want to say Donovan. I think it would have been like to play Ronisha, but y'all would have to make him Rondell.
I was gonna say Ronisha, then I said Mook.
What y'all got in y'all cups? Because we didn't ask tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I didn't. Well, I need to go refill my cup gone.
What's in your cup, or what was in your cup? My bad, y'all.
Man,
probably went through a couple of.
Right, he done went through his.
I have some ooh wee sweet tea in the flavor Obama.
Yes.
That's a flavor? That's amazing.
Oh yeah, ooh wee sweet tea. It's like Kool-Aid on steroids.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I mean, it's sugar on sugar.
Sugar. On top of sugar.
All right, Kat, what's in your cup?
I had Snoop Dogg wine, Cali. Even though he a Crip, he got Cali Red. But he got Cali Red wine. He got a blueberry wine. Blueberry wine. But anyway, he got a Cali Red and it's decent. I just want to say like, it was good.
Nice. Okay, Joey.
I have water. Just water. I don't drink.
Good. Good. You too young.
This is not alcoholic. You can buy this.
Know how old I am though?
No, we know you're not really in high school. We know you like.
Oh, okay. I was
28.
29.
29. See, close enough. Close. Yeah. Paige.
I didn't drink last time, so I thought it was the finale. I thought I could indulge, so I don't even know what kind of like seltzer this is. It's like a lemonade seltzer of some kind.
Nice.
Fridge.
She said, I'm just gonna grab the first thing that looks refreshing.
Yeah, I'm at my mom's house. There's not a lot of options.
Got you. Shout out to moms.
Hey,
Thank
Mom.
you for the gift that is Paige. Corey. Jameson, right?
Of course. Of course.
Why you ask? You already
We're
know.
gonna say that. We're just gonna say it.
Jameson, we know.
Jameson. Yeah. And then
Dang.
Oh.
And
I don't think he's a big drinker, is he?
Pastor Dev? No.
No, it was. You can have whatever in your cup. Like I don't have alcohol in mine. It could be water. It could be your favorite juice.
Yeah.
Speaking of juice, Capri Sun has a water. Did y'all know that?
Yeah. So I've been saying you complain about that. Cat is
Yes, they have a water. It's in the pouch. And it's tap water. I can't believe it, man. Like,
and it's an apology on the back of the pouch.
right, what is this?
So disappointing.
What is like a camping water or something you're supposed to take with you? Like,
No, fam, it's just
it's
water. It's a pouch of Capri Sun water.
It's like your child asked for some Capri Sun.
Give them that.
And then they like, what is this?
Man,
Wait, so it's not
I
even-
thought it
it's
was
not even
like,
like a
I thought it
little
was
bit of
like
flavor in it
sugar free or
Just
something.
water?
So I drank some more.
Shook it up like, hold on, let me activate
I shook it up. I said, hey, why isn't it a juicy flavor? And I look, and it's like, sorry, we're water. What?
Gio, what you got?
Water. I had water. It's gone. Yeah.
Deborah, what you got? Can you hear me?
I got some water too now.
Deborah?
I saw him take a drink from like a jug of some kind.
Yeah, I think he got water too.
Yeah. Deborah, can you hear us?
Back from the gym. He's hydrated.
I don't think he can hear us.
Okay.
But it's good to see you again, man. Welcome back. Oh, he gave us a thumbs up. What do you? Oh, there we go.
H2O.
Hey Gio, did you do a favorite on set moment?
Ooh, I did not. Some people said that what was your favorite on set moment, Kat? So let's kick it off.
My favorite on set moment was when we was at Chicago State.
Mm-hmm.
It was the most I've ever heard Bryce talk. And he was like loud and everything. And it was because he said I was too loud. He would tell me that I was too loud. And I'm like, I'm not even loud. He'd be like, yes, you are. And I was like, man, I didn't even know he talked like that. So that was my favorite moment because I learned a lot about Bryce that day.
Oh, y'all was into it that day.
You say what?
Y'all was into it most of
Right.
that
Like
day.
he kept telling me I was loud. I'm like, I'm not. Mama
Right.
do loud.
Remember Bryce at the rap party?
Can we consider that an on-set moment?
What did you say, Paige?
Bryce at
Bryce
the
at the rap party.
No, we can't. Nope.
Okay.
Nah, that ain't on set.
Oh my
That
God.
was also a getting to know Bryce day.
Oh my God. Paige, what was your favorite moment?
All of it. Remember I said that one day? Well, I don't know. It was all good. It was really all good, honestly. That day when we did the Ronisha cornrows scene,
Mm-hmm.
that was fun because that was the last day of set, and I probably felt the most comfortable at that point because we just had so much time together by then. And I was starting to improv a little bit, and that was just fun.
Yes. The head pat. Yes. The infamous head pat, which is now a gift, y'all. They're Blackboard Jungle gifts. If
Yeah,
y'all-
that's
So, yeah.
when you know you made it.
Yes.
Are they? How? Where?
I actually uploaded some of them. It should be in the gift keyboard. I guess if enough people search, you can find it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll shoot them to y'all. I'll let y'all know what they are.
We'll send them over to y'all. Yeah, it's a couple. I know Amir definitely has one. Kat has one. Me
I
and
already know the face gift that you should have for Santino though. The face expression.
which one?
The one he beat up?
You say what? No, the one when Rashad was like, "Hey, Amira," and you was like, "I'm sick. I'm standing."
Oh no, there's one for
Yeah, your face movement will be a good
yeah,
one.
there's already one for that. I used it yesterday actually.
Okay.
Somebody told me, and I sent it.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, send that one out too, Gio. Send that one out.
Yeah. T, favorite on-set moment.
So my favorite on-set moment, we actually ended up not even using that particular footage. My favorite, like after we filmed the lady scene the first time,
yeah,
that day was it was lit like the whole day.
It was.
It was so much fun. And afterwards, like people didn't want to leave. Like I said, we had been there all day, and people stayed for like another hour, 2 hours at my house, just kicking it.
Low key, even though it was the same script, it was like a completely different scene from that day to the day we filmed it. It was like different. Like it was. I was just like, yeah, it was different. Of course, that was the day Kobe passed, so it brought us even lower that day. So
I remember y'all saying that. So everybody needed something to lift up their spirits that day. Yeah. Devin, can you hear us now?
Yeah, man.
There we go. What was your favorite on-set moment? Say it quick before we lose you.
I know, right? I would say probably my favorite on-set moment was probably shooting in the gym. I think that was just a fun day. Just hooping a little bit before we start filming. Kat and Bryce on the court.
that's probably why he yelled at me the next time. Because
And okay, I'm back. So yeah, that was
I'm so glad that didn't even happen though. Like when I tell you, it was so much like craziness happening because we got a call that morning that the building we were in, what happened with it was something got cut off that morning.
Oh no, the water pipes burst and the heat was off and we take the bathroom. Something like we couldn't use the bathroom.
So we had to go across the street.
So we had to go across the street to the library to go to the bathroom.
It was all bad.
It was a cold day.
Like we found out like as we were arriving to the building.
That morning we found out.
After the location had been like solidified.
Hey, Joy.
Hey, Joy.
Joey got fans.
Right.
Yeah, my little sister, like, she cursed me out at the end of the season. She was like, "You better not do it." I kept on like,
"You better not kill yourself."
I didn't tell her what was gonna happen. Like, so she had no idea what was gonna happen. And like, I texted that morning. I was like, "Did you?" Matter of fact, it was after the show, and I was like, "Did you watch?" And she was asleep. She was like, "Hold on, no, I gotta catch up." Because like she's watched every episode like since it's been going on, and when she saw that, like I was out, and she was like cursing me out, like you better not do it. Like why did you tell me this was gonna happen?
You dead.
You gotta warn your family with stuff like that because sometimes family don't be ready to see it.
You should have had.
I don't want to cheapen the shock value for nobody, so I couldn't do it.
Yeah. This episode should have came with a trigger warning.
I put one up on Facebook, but I'm like, we should have put it in the actual.
Yeah, it should have been one for Joey and one for Connie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Corey, did we hear your favorite on-set moment?
I don't know. I don't remember if we did.
No, we didn't.
What it is?
Favorite on-set moment? Oh, me and Renelle.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, I know your favorite moment and your least favorite moment happened in the same room in the same bed.
Bro, that was.
Oh my God. Oh wow. Okay.
Joey,
favorite Renelle in that scene in my flashback. Well, that wasn't flashback. It was a mixture of both.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just that scene like me and her, like me being like managed like that, but we were like laughing like the whole time, having fun. That was cool. That was my first time working with her too. Like,
yeah, she cool people.
Yeah, Renelle's a beast.
Yeah.
Joey, favorite on-set moment?
My favorite on-set moment was when I actually did come out of hiding. Like I was like it's like the way we did it, like we was behind Connie at first, like when she did on the scene where she actually called the students monkeys. Like we were behind her, and then when they had to change the shot, we were like in the back of class. So like actually seeing her do it, and then like seeing how it turned out on the film, it actually was pretty dope. But that was my favorite on set moment.
Nice. I'm trying to think what was I was only on set 2 days. What was my favorite moment?
Rock and Gravy.
You said what?
Rock and Gravy.
Nah.
I mean, I was the only person I think that got a free gravy shirt. So.
Here you go again.
Oops, my bad. Y'all, you didn't get. Okay.
No.
You're not supposed to tell everybody all about your best.
Tell people that, man. Like,
my bad. It just slipped out again. My bad. No, I think one of my favorite moments was me and Kat vibing in between because we had like an hour and a half break because Corey had to go read
a book.
He was booked to go read his children's book at a kid's birthday party.
In the middle of filming.
So we had like an hour and a half break. And me and Kat was just vibing to like some throwback, like late 90s, early 2000s music. And we had like an impromptu house party because we had all this food.
It was a random food day. My mama made some potato salad. We had Uncle Remus. Vernon put some stuff.
First of all, honestly, like it was always eventful with Corey. It was always eventful on filming days. It was like the first one was the birthday party. Then his audition, he was late, but he did a good job. He was just super late. And then like his toothache. It was like always like, man, is he either really down? But either way, he was professional and he performed.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
He always came through. He always came through.
He always came. Always gravy, baby. Always.
He always came through. But it was always an event. Because I remember he was like, yeah, I got to go to this kid's birthday party at 11.
And then my godson went with him because his mama was on set as an extra.
But yeah, it was memorable. It was cool. Like, as long as the work get done.
Right. My life is eventful.
Gift bags. I was like, that was a good birthday party.
And he did come back with like gift bags and teddy bears. I'm like,
Cool goodie bag full of Mickey Mouse stuff.
Like personalized gear. He wasn't even invited to the birthday party and came back with like stuff with his name on it. I'm like, how they do that?
How they know that he was coming?
Wait.
Yeah, when I tell you we had fun no matter what on set. So I'm hoping I can be on set more next season, fingers crossed. Mm-hmm. But we'll see.
You might
Joey,
be able to get your boy out of jail.
Right. Joey, I hope you can be on set more. I hope you're on set as well.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Now that we know who you are.
Right.
I hope my hope, and it's just me as just being a fan, I hope he doesn't die, and I hope. Well, I think I'm fired. No, never mind.
I'm fired too.
That's dead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody in trouble.
CPS doesn't fire people easily.
Oh man,
that's a whole nother storyline we can go to.
Yeah,
there's a place for people in CPS when you don't do what you're supposed to do. You don't get fired; you get sent someplace.
Right.
Well, I hope I get a relationship with Donovan then, and we relate.
Cat.
Right.
Yeah,
you just solidify something.
You just solidify. We've been writing.
We've been writing and thinking, man. You just did something.
Securing storylines, Corey.
You did secure a story.
I'm very giddy over here, baby. You know how to do it.
We've been thinking about some stuff.
Yeah, we've been thinking about it, and that just put the.
That might be confirmation.
Yep.
We just don't know what we were thinking about doing.
Yeah.
You might just save Joey's storyline. Look at that.
Hey.
About that. That's over with. I need my change my life. Send me to Ayana and help me build my life.
First, you gotta do this. First,
I don't want to be a player no more.
Okay. So what I think for season 2, let me see. I think there's going to be a pregnancy scare. I do think someone's going to get removed from the school. We definitely know Santino's living situation is changing. I think Amir and Rashad will be on a great path, and then some secrets are going to come out, or some insecurities are going to flare. Mess with that. I think Connie I think we're gonna see some redemption with Connie eventually. I will hope so, and hopefully build a better relationship with her kids.
Put some respect on my name.
Let me see. Who am I missing? Roosevelt. I hope that Roosevelt goes to rehab.
And then Amira's gonna be principal.
Oh yeah, maybe she'll be interim principal for the time.
If Donovan did what he did, then he gonna have to get some. Roosevelt definitely
gonna happen.
His character too strong. You can't kill him all.
I think Rashad's gonna get caught up in some stuff again. Well,
he's gonna have to owe people money again, like he did when he was flashback.
Yeah. I think Gina is because she ain't gonna have nobody to care for her. So Gina gonna become the lunch lady at the school.
Hey, yo, I would be the most lit lunch lady you ever seen.
Please.
Period.
Please.
Where that? Bro, I'm killing it.
Oh.
I'm making pizza.
She gotta be the lunch lady in the teacher's cafeteria.
You say what?
The teacher's cafeteria, because she's too good for the students. She gotta be the teacher's cafeteria.
Because I'll fight those students. I will.
You and Rodney should go to my kids.
Yep, I'm gonna be like, first of all.
Am I missing anybody? I think Ranisha is finally gonna graduate.
Let's hope.
But then I think
you gotta know.
But then I think
the winter, like this is Christmas break. So we still have it's still the school year.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's still spring semester. That gotta come up.
But I think after she graduates, she's gonna get a job working in the office because she's too scared to actually leave the school.
Right, it's her home. Loves it.
It's like prison. You just keep coming right back through the doors because you don't know what to do once you hit the street.
60 days in. Yep.
That's deep.
And I think we're gonna get introduced to some. I think you guys are definitely gonna probably bring in some new characters to stir some stuff up.
Really? You think so? It's already 30 characters.
Right.
That budget.
Or maybe expand on it. If I could get you guys to expand on some other people, even besides me, I would say I want to see some more of Zelani because she's funny.
Who?
Zelani.
Shay.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe Zelani and Chase will be coming back as bridesmaids and groomsmen for a wedding.
Oh. Mm.
Look at Corey's face.
We don't know. Definitely would love to see Mona back and get some more of the storyline between her and Tino.
Oh yeah.
Look at Corey.
His old faithful.
I think Corey would like that a lot.
As T calls him. And then let me see one more person I would love to see more on.
LA.
Yeah. We'll call her.
No, we have somebody who looks just like her that we've already decided to. Oh, am I spilling tea?
You are spilling tea because he know who it is.
What we said? You said it on Jungle Juice.
She actually was already in the cast. She just couldn't show up to the reshoot date, so we could just move her to that role because they look alike.
Man, the chemistry would be amazing.
Amazing. You're very familiar with this person.
I'm so lost.
I'm so lost.
Oh man.
We've already kind of recast that role. We're in talks with somebody to recast that role.
Ooh. You ain't know? Bro, think about it. It's very obvious. Anyway, get back
Gio.
So those are some people I love to expand on it.
We all go back, Corey. We all go back. We all go back. We all go back, bro.
When we end the live, we'll talk to you about it off the record.
Y'all trying to start some trouble.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I
like your sister, Joey.
I ain't gonna say too much in front of Nisha in the comments, but thank you, Joy. I appreciate it.
Joy,
Nisha, I'm sorry, I've been mispronouncing that.
Joy, are you an actress? You want to audition for season 2?
Donovan's little sister.
No, that's my.
I'm just trying to get her a job. She nice. We want to keep a nice work environment. She'll probably talk to us on set, unlike her brother.
Oh.
He was staying in character.
I know. I know. Well, guys, this has been amazing season 1 of Blackboard Jungle and Jungle Juice. I've had so much fun recapping every week. I've had so much fun watching the episodes again. This is bittersweet because I don't what I'm gonna do on Monday night, Sam.
It's Tuesday night.
No, I'm talking about watching Blackboard Jungle on Mondays.
Blackboard Jungle on Mondays and Jungle Juice on Tuesdays. I don't have any place to go Tuesdays anymore. I got dressed and put on my clothes. I work from home.
By the way, shout out to my clothing sponsor, Kings of Rise. If you guys want to get this or any other merch they have, go to kingsofrise.com and use the code GOJ10. You get 10% off. Ooh. Yes, it is hoodie season, so stock up. I don't know if there's a promo code for gravy, but
we don't need a promo code for gravy. What you got?
Couture level flow, we never going on sale.
You said Gravy has no ladies. Gravy has these new really dope like
dresses.
Yeah,
I need you to get it in that salmon color, Corey. And when you get it in the salmon color, that got my name on Corey.
That's like a rust. It's like a rust, like a burn on it. Like
yeah, I need it in that color.
Okay, I get that.
That's right, Joel. Rewatch the episodes, y'all. Go back and rewatch. Because I guarantee if you look in the background or just rewatch, you probably gonna catch little stuff that you didn't see before.
Right.
And then tell somebody, like if you enjoyed this season, what it's gonna come down to is we funded the first season ourselves. And at this point, we want to come back with bigger and better storylines. And in order to do that, we're gonna need help. So we need you to tell people about it, have them watch it, share. We need to get this in the right hands, and only way to do it is if you share, spread the word about the show.
Yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that,
and tell your friends.
Tell everybody. Tell your friends, your enemies, your aunties, your cousins, your doctor, your high school basketball coach, everybody. Tell your hairdresser. Everybody. All right. Paige, where you at right now? You in Iowa?
I'm in Iowa. Dubuque, Iowa.
Tell everybody in Iowa.
I will.
They offer me money to go to Dubuque.
Yes. But all right, guys. Until next season, I'm your host, Gio Johnson.
And thank you, Gio.
Gio.
Every week, faithfully, respect, sir.
There's no place I would have rather been. Okay. Well, unless I was on set getting booked for something, but other than that, there's no other place I would rather been.
Respect.
Yeah. No. The minute you asked me, I was like, absolutely. See, you.
No other person out there could have done it.
Huh? What?
Pick the perfect person.
Oh, thank you, man. Well, coming from Corey to mine, that means a lot, man. Corey is one of the hardest hustlers I know, y'all. This man got a children's book and a
whole clothing
endorsement.
For real.
For real.
Children's books and look endorsement.
Be like, drink the Jameson, but read your child a book. Thank you. Wait, baby.
That's good. That's how you know your brand is solid. For real. You have children's merchandise and liquor.
It's a balance.
He was a good listener because he was told not to drink underage, so he didn't drink the Jameson that was left on the counter.
But that's lit.
You're trying to get my deal closed. That's funny.
Oh my God! But yeah, no, T. Shout out to you. Let's just give a round of applause for you giving opportunities, opening doors. Even working hard to bring this vision to life when a lot of people would give up when they don't have the major resources. Some people don't want to do it afraid, but you did. And look at what you did. Look at all the people who got an opportunity because of you.
Thank y'all. I really do give all glory to God. It could not have happened without him. Every time stuff got real dark and I wasn't sure how we were going to make it, he would always have literally a ram in the bush and work stuff out for us. I'm super, super grateful that we're here now, and I can't wait to see what everyone does moving forward and see where this project goes moving forward. Thank y'all all for being so supportive and bringing your full selves to the project. Thank you, Kat, for rocking with me and being my right hand. Thank you, Mama Do, Bryce, Vernon, Joelle, my husband and fabulous executive producer who put money up and let me raid his pockets. I love you, boo. Thank you. Hey, that's my baby's father. And thank you to all the cast and crew. I really, really, really do appreciate you. Thank you to all fans, supporters. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yes. All right, y'all. Anybody got any last words? Anything they want to say before we go on for the season, y'all? We're not going forever. Just for now. We just going on winter break. That's all.
Winter break.
Yeah. Anybody?
It's gonna be a long winter.
Don't say that. You don't know. You don't know how long it's gonna be.
We don't know. But y'all, like I said, the sooner the better, but we need y'all help. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you back in the classroom soon.
Lit.
Later.